All right, so if you take a look at number 3, you're going to realize that it's not equal to 0 either, and that's our first step. So what you want to do is you want to move the 7x to the left by doing the inverse operation, and you also want to move the 10 to the left by doing inverse operation. So minus 7x and minus 10 on both sides. Now keep in mind that you can't really subtract anything here. It's more like just putting it in order. So highest exponent to lowest exponent, so x squared minus 7x minus 10 equals 0. Now that it's all set up equal to 0, we can identify a, b, and c. So remember that our a value is the number in front of the x, so that's 1. Our b value is attached to the x, so our b value is negative 7. And our c value is the constant at the end, which is negative 10. Notice again that I circled the number and the sign to go with it. Now, here's my quadratic formula, and I rewrote it because it's on a different page. And I'm going to fill in. So we have x equals negative b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4 times a times c all over 2a. Now look at what I did here. All I did was leave space for these things. So everywhere there's a b, that would be negative 7. So negative 7 has to go here and here. A goes second. I did in pink. I have 2 places for a, top and bottom. 1 and 1. And then our c value, of course, is negative 10, and that goes at the end. There's only one of those. All right, so we have written down the formula. We substituted our stuff, and now it's time to calculate. So I have my handy dandy calculator here, and I'm going to calculate in 3 steps. So I have a negative 7. Now we know 2 negatives make a positive, so this is going to end up being x equals positive 7 plus or minus square root, and then I'm going to calculate all the stuff on the inside of the square root. So literally typing in, let me see if I can show you, parentheses negative 7 parentheses squared, because that's that part, minus 4 parentheses, put the 1 in, and then put the negative 10 in. And after I do that, I hit equals, and I get 89. And then the third thing is 2 times 1, which is 2. So this is this whole big beast all broken down into 3 parts. The outside, the underneath, and then the bottom. Now that we have that, what we have to do is we have to separate it into 2 sections. So I will have, I'll do it up here, 7 plus square root of 89 and 7 minus square root of 89. So 7 plus square root of 89 is 16.4339. And that's got to be over 2. We're going to do 7 minus square root of 89. Negative 2.4339 divided by 2. Remember, we're dividing by 2. So 16.4339 divided by 2, 8.21. And negative 2.4339 divided by 2. Negative 1.2. This is going to be a 2. That's 6. Bumps that one up to a 2. And there's your 2 answers. Number 3 is done.